What's going on, guys? I'm Dylan.
I'm Alex.
And here we are with the last episode of Road to the Super Bowl. We're going to recap the Super Bowl, our predictions, analyst predictions, and then we're going to throw in our records for this year on picks and also predictions for next year's Super Bowl. Very far-fetched guesses. Now on to the plays that we thought were highlights from the Super Bowl.
All right, guys, one of the plays here for the Super Bowl, we're going to have the Chiefs. The first touchdown of the game. We're going to line up right here, second and goal. Patrick Mahomes, the single back set. He's going to roll out. He's going to take the option and keep it for himself, hold his hand for the first touchdown of the game.
Here's another play, 3rd and 12 in the third quarter here. Patrick Mahomes is going to line up with a single back. He's going to drop back to about his 27-yard line. Tyreek Hill's running a curl, deep curl. He's going to turn around in front of Warner. He's going to jump right in front of that ball and pick it off. This was the first of 2 interceptions that led the game to most people believing that San Francisco was going to pull out the win here, but set up the great comeback in Kansas City.
Now on to our analyst recap.
My pick stays the same, and that's your champion, Kansas City.
But in the end, I think Andy Reid is going to get what he deserves after a long, illustrious career.
I'm going to go with San Fran, though. I think that defense is going to overpower Kansas City in that powerful offense.
I got that for you. The San Francisco 49ers will win the Super Bowl. There is no way around it. There is no way that Kansas City will win.
My prediction, San Francisco 49ers 24, Chiefs 18.
Mr. Monoski coming at you here after the Super Bowl. Like I said before, I only wanted you to bet what you needed. Everybody, bookies had families too. We saw what happened. If you took Kansas City, you walked away. They won by 11. I said they would win by more than a touchdown. They won by 11. I know a couple teachers lost probably houses and fortunes on this game.
My prediction, San Francisco 49ers 24, Chiefs 18.
But it's done. At the end of the day, we're looking at next year now. So with that being said, I have thought about this long and hard, and what I see is that the Seattle Seahawks will be walking into the Super Bowl playing you-know-who, the Cleveland Browns, for the title. And at the end of the day, that's right, my friends. Cleveland's going to walk away with their first ever Super Bowl. You heard it first here.
All right, like I said earlier, I think the real winner in the Super Bowl is the fans. And man, it was one of the best Super Bowls I can recollect. I think the 49ers did a great job. I was wrong. I thought Kyle Shanahan would learn from his mistakes, but he clearly did not. He should have stuck with the run, but he clearly did not. So hey, sometimes young guys have to learn too. And what I'm very happy for is Andy Reid. I'm very happy to be wrong on this. Andy Reid, I think the only thing he needed to do was get out of Philly. He clearly did that, and you can see him rise to the occasion since he's wearing red instead of green. So, thinking of next year, I'm going to give a bold prediction here. Coming out of the AFC, you're going to find this alarming, but I'm going to pick the black and gold out of Pittsburgh. They clearly upgraded by giving away a first-round pick to Minka Fitzpatrick. Their defense is better now than it has been since Rod Woodson and the boys back in the 90s. They needed one position this year, and that was quarterback. They had a duck. They had a guy that gets his head beat in with a helmet. Okay, I mean, it was not good. Okay, Ben Roethlisberger's coming back. I give him probably 2 more years. And I'm picking Pittsburgh to take the AFC crown next year to the Super Bowl. Now, my NFC pick. It's good. I was a little premature with Dallas this year. Okay, I'll admit that. My pick next year is Dallas. Now, this is going to be a little different. My pick is Dallas, led by not Dak Prescott. Dallas, led by Tom Brady, and I picked Pittsburgh over Brady the first time. If we beat Brady, I mean Pittsburgh beats Brady, he's gonna wear a Dallas uniform. You heard it here first.
What's up, sports fans? Mr. Snyder here, just rehashing the Super Bowl. What a great game. It was definitely exciting to watch. 49ers came out strong and had a tremendous start, and played really well throughout the first half and most of the second half, really. But the Chiefs in the end were just a little bit too much. Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, just doing what they do on a weekly basis. Before the game, I predicted the Chiefs to win. I believe it was 27-20 was my prediction. I was very close. Final score being 31-20 Kansas City. So it's pretty cool to see Andy Reid win a Super Bowl. And obviously we have some local ties with Brett Veach, the GM for the Chiefs, is from Mount Carmel. So it's pretty cool to have a District 4 guy get a Super Bowl ring. So congratulations to the Chiefs. Looking ahead to next year, I don't think we're going to see the same two teams back. I think, just thinking about it, it's very difficult to get back to that big game 2 years in a row. So I'm going to make a forecast here, and I'm going to say that the Baltimore Ravens are going to represent the AFC, and I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers. I think that he was close. I think he's got a good young head coach. He's going to find a way to get to the next level, and I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens over the Green Bay Packers for next year's big game. So have a great off season, and thanks a lot for including me in this.
Hey guys, Big Al here. Talking about the Super Bowl and my picks for next year. This year did not go so hot for me. I went with a lot of underdogs, and you got Tennessee at Kansas City. I'm gonna go Tennessee here with the upset.
I even heard a student tell me that they're going to pick Tennessee to beat Kansas City. We know that's not going to happen.
It just didn't work out for me, but I had a lot of fun with it. I know Dylan did too. But let's get into my final Super Bowl pick for next year. Now I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be right. So first for the NFC, I got the San Francisco 49ers going back in it with that powerful defense and that such a young team, that drive that's going to take them to the Super Bowl once again. For the AFC, I thought about this for a long time. And I know who it's going to be. It's going to be the Cincinnati Bengals going from a 2-14 season all the way to the Super Bowl. You're going to see it. Joe Burrow is going to lead him all the way to the Super Bowl. We're going to draft him. We're going to win the Super Bowl. We're going to win the Super Bowl. Cincinnati Bengals, I'm calling it right now, are going to avenge the 1988 loss in the Super Bowl to the 49ers, and they're going to win this time. I'm going to call it a score. 21-24, Cincinnati Bengals, Super Bowl 55 champions. There you go.
I'm back, and 49ers didn't get the memo, did they? There is no way that Kansas City will win. There is no way that Kansas City will win. There is no way that Kansas City will win. No way. I do feel bad about my statement that Kansas City, there is no way Kansas City would win because obviously they came to play. But regardless of San Francisco losing, that was probably one of the most entertaining games I've watched in a long time that meant something. So like a playoff or a Super Bowl game. That game was very meaningful, and I was hooked on until the very last minute. I won't lie, San Francisco was my team, but they put in work and they got there, and I'm proud of them even then. So looking on to next year, I definitely think that San Francisco's got the juice in the tank to make it back to Super Bowl 55 for the NFC. I think that they're going to have to get through the Saints. I think they're going to have to get through the Packers, and I think they're going to have to get through the Seahawks. But those are going to be the four teams at the top of the NFC. San Francisco getting through them again, just like they did this year. And for the AFC, to stay in the same division, but to pick a different team, the better of the two teams, I definitely think that Pittsburgh has got some noise to make. I definitely think that they prove that they can play without a quarterback, even though the defense is really good. With what they did, I think they made one of the best trades of all time last year, the Minka Fitzpatrick trade. I think that offensively, without Ben Roethlisberger, they came to play. They did their best. And while we only really got to know that Devlin Hodges and Mason Rudolph cannot lead the team, We know now that if Ben Roethlisberger is back, in one of his last seasons probably, that he will perform, and I think that he will take us to the Super Bowl, and we'll get another ring there, just to add on to the second hand. Super Bowl 55 champions, Pittsburgh Steelers.
See about that, Bill.
Now, let's take a look at how our analysts did throughout the course of the series.
And I didn't do that really great.
Hi, Mr. Monoski here to give you your update on NFL season and where I think the playoffs are going to go.
What's up, guys? Mr. Snyder here with the very early Super Bowl prediction.
What's up, guys? Big out here to...
If you were going to ask me my picks for the playoffs here,
So obviously Drew Brees didn't get my memo, and he and Sean Payton were misfiring on a few things.
All right, guys, this has been it. This has been me and Dylan. 4 years been covering this. Our last time ever being the road to the Super Bowl. It's been fun.
so thank you guys for your viewership. The series is really fun to put together. It's the last time you hear from us. I'm Dylan.
I'm Alex.
We're signing off from Earth.